complex type and its usage, XML applications. For creating various type of XML documents, we have to validate the XML document with the help of XML schema and XML document type definition. Let us have various types of XML schema definitions. This is a continuation of my previous lecture video. The complex type used for defining the following XML document with elements which is carrying only child elements. If the element which is carrying 1 or 2 or 3 child elements, in the sense we can apply any one of the 3 type of validations. Say for example, I want to create an XML document with child elements. Child elements can be given in any order. We can go for all. Suppose I want to have child elements in which any one of the child element can be a child. In the sense we can go for XS : choice, or we want to keep any order in child elements. In the sense we can go for XS : sequence. These are the 3 possibilities we can have for keeping the child elements in our XML document. Next, the element should carry only text. This is strictly text component, which means the element should not carry any child element for it. This is purposely we are creating an element should carry only text. There is no child element. Third one is element with empty element. In the sense, the element does not carry any attribute, text or sub-child element for it, which is called empty element. The empty element optionally it can have attributes. This is additionally we can have. Fourth one is element is empty but carries only attributes. This one we have. When we have the element to carry any attributes, the attributes can be defined with the help of XS : attribute. These are the keywords can be given for defining element, attribute and the element skeleton. Sometimes we have a group of elements. This group of elements can be included for any element, which means this is one element I have set of elements. So this set of elements can be given as child for some other element, which is element 2. So what we can achieve in the sense reusability. The way we have a provision for attribute group. The same way, say for example, I have door number, street, pin code as well as city. These are the 4 attributes. The 4 attributes can be given for any element. Say for example, I have a student element. I want to include the 4 properties for student element. This is already given for faculty element. Now I can reuse the existing attributes as grouped one can be used for defining student element. The same way, as we have discussed, the element sometimes having mixed type of content. It is nothing but combinations of child, subchild, text attributes in any combinations. Element followed by text or text followed by element given for one particular element. That element should be considered as complex content. We can provide the mixed type equal to true. This is the way we can provide the complex content for a child element. let us have to define the various element. First, we can have element with only child elements. All specifies that the child element can appear in any order. Each element can occur exactly one time or it may not be included. The same way we have a choice and a sequence. As I mentioned earlier, the choice which will allow only one of the element contained in the choice element. Sequence, set of elements can be included within the sequence tag. Here we have to provide sequence. Within this sequence, we can provide set of elements that should be given in the same order in XML document. So I can show you, look at this example for XS:all. The student element I have created in XML document. This is XML document which is carrying student, and two child elements I have. One is register number and another one is name. The register number, how it should be? The register number should be a 9-digit number. I have given correctly. And the name, Preeta, I have given, the name should be greater than 3 characters and less than 25 characters. What is this? These are the restrictions given for element. What is the element? Name and register number. Here, the two child elements I can give in any order. That's important. This is one type of document and this is another type of document. Both are valid because this document's structure can be defined with the help of XS:all. This is the topic we have. I can show you. This is the XML schema. XS:all has been taken here. The file name should be saved with the .xsd. Please remember this always. This is not DTD. It is schema definition. So XML schema definition, which is abbreviated as XSD. XSD, right? So this file has been mapped with the XML document. Can you see here? It is available here. File.xsd. The file.xsd I have given in this slide. Look at this. We should start with the XS:schema and we should close with XS:schema. In between this schema, we have to start writing XS:element name student. This is the root tag. Look at this. Yes, we have, this is the root tag student. So we consider XS:element, its name is student, and this is a new concept we have, which is complex type. The complex type has been extended up to this because I have told you in the previous video lectures, XML schema can be categorized as simple type as well as complex type. If the element which is carrying child elements, attribute, sometimes empty element, or the child element which is carrying both text as well as attribute and child elements, that is complex type. In the sense we should go for only complex type. I can say all XML document will be complex type. There is no simple type document. Even we have created a simple XML file, the file will be complex type. Remember this point always. So the student, according to this XML document, I have a student tag. The student tag which is having roll number, that is register number. I have register number and name. So this XML document is complex type because it is having two child elements. If the element has any child, then it becomes complex type. So that we have created access colon complex type. When you go for complex type, we will be having any one of the 8 types. Say for example, the access colon complex type followed by, we can give all or choice or sequence, or we can give simple content, or we can give attribute. So this is the way the XML document can be explored one by one. You will see all this. So in the complex type, I have given all, which means the register number and this one, register number and name element can be given in any order. This is the concept of the child elements can be given in any order, which is called all. All in the sense, all sequence is allowed for a child element, that is register number and name can be given in any order. So access colon element, after that the access colon all, we have to give element name, register number. So the register number I have given. What is register number? It's an element. Is it carrying any text? Yes, it carry only text. There is no child element. If there is no child, then the element is called simple type element, not complex type. Okay, look at this. The student element is complex type, but register number and name are simple type. So that I have given simple type for defining register number. Simple type. I have given restriction base as string, then access colon pattern. This is one new concept we have here. The access colon pattern, what are the various type of values we can give? So with the help of regular expression concepts, we can explore the regular expressions through pattern. And we have to specify value equal to, within double quotes, we can give /d opening closing braces, in between I have given 9. So exactly 9 digits required for this. Suppose if I give /d within double quotes, /d, d in the sense it is a decimal, that is digits. I have 3, 9, in the sense 3 digits to 9 digits allowed. So this is the way you can restrict more, that we will discuss the forthcoming video lectures. Let us have only the base type of pattern. So access colon pattern space value equal to, I have given like this, and I have closed the access colon pattern, and the simple type has been closed. This particular element is over. Then I move on to next element definitions, in which the element name is name, and the restriction base I have given string. I have given the string, what I need, minimum length should be 3 characters length and maximum length is 25 characters length. So this element has been given here. So as per access colon all, any sequence is allowed for this XML document. So name and register number can be given in any order. This is the concept of all. Then let us move on. Choice. The choice, only list of elements can be given, in which one particular element will be a child, not all. Either temporary and permanent address, that is child element, will be a child. Look at this example. I have given address document. First, I have given permanent address, and in the second one, I have given temporary address, which means I can say the address cannot carry both permanent as well as temporary. It is not possible. So this is the way I can restrict the elements with the help of choice. So this is wrong. I have given only one element, permanent or temporary, with some address that I can show you here. Access colon schema followed by the element name what I have given, access colon element name equal to address. Address is defined as complex type. Why? Because the address which is carrying either permanent or temporary, these are the child. So that we should go for complex type only. After the complex type, we have only three possibilities, that we can go for all or choice or sequence. Now I have taken choice, in which I have given the two elements with access colon element name equal to temporary, and built-in type I have given not as like the previous one, that is restriction I have not given. Okay, simple type is not given. Why? Because I don't want to restrict more about the temporary and permanent address. Just whatever we enter, that will be received as a string. So temporary and permanent are defined with the help of built-in type. So either temporary or permanent will be a child for the address element that I have shown here. Then move on to sequence. The sequence especially used for specifying the order in which the elements appear in XML document. Look at this address. For the address, I need some sequence. Door number should be first, street should be second, city followed by pin code. If I change this order, the XML document will show an error message if it is associated with the schema definition. So if I try this, it becomes invalid because street is given first. But as per our definitions, schema definitions, what I have given, look at this. Access colon element is address, it is complex type. I have gone for sequence. I should maintain door number should be first, street should be second, city and pin code is fourth. So only in the fourth place it has been given, so that this document is valid. Otherwise, the XML document is invalid. If I change the order, then it becomes invalid. That's all about access colon all choice sequence. These are the three types of XML skeleton designing. I have this all choice sequence. So the three can be given for element which is carrying child elements. Suppose the element does not carry any child elements. Element should carry only text. There is no chance for child elements. Purely it is text. In the sense, we have another type which is called access colon simple content. So the simple content is one of the important mechanism that we will be having. Before that, the three, that is all choice sequence, can be used exclusively for the element which is carrying child elements. So the next topic will be access colon simple content, that we will discuss the forthcoming video lectures. Thank you for watching this lecture. Good luck.